A few years ago, you see, Shireen, when I requested an interview with you on radio, you do not know this, but I was
Right.
thoroughly impressed by your willingness to participate at such short notice. Now I
Oh.
see where you're literally giving away your latest work on the internet. What's the name of the album again?
It's called JA 9.25, and it's a mixtape.
Yeah,
So
and
it's a mixtape, yeah.
And even though I said I wasn't going to talk about your work in entertainment and your celebrity, I had to have people know she's giving away her work on the internet. So
I am the way I look at it, I think more along the lines. I am really sharing it
you're
with
sharing
my fans.
it. Oh, you have all the right words.
Yes.
But you know what? Knowing all this and my interaction, my very brief interaction with you and your kindness, I'm not surprised at your generosity and your efforts to positively influence and encourage, especially children. You have, however, taken it a step further, I read, and you're lending your time to the fight against cancer. How did how did you team up with your play and the Jamaica Cancer Society? And what will be your role with them?
Oh, wow. First of all, let me say thanks. And second,
Welcome.
I think it starts way back. I truly think my calling is communicating with people. And when I say people, I mean everyday people from all walks of life. But I think I've had really great examples all my life. I mean, especially my mother and my father, they've showed like just generosity and service to people from the time I was a child until now, whether it was community projects or church or school. They were on every board. They were at all the meetings. They were helping everybody. So I really grew up seeing all of this. So my work with the Jamaica Cancer Society started about 2 years ago, and I was first made aware of, several of their outreach activities by my sister, Natoya. I think in 2010, I rounded up a group of dancehall soldiers. And again, the dancehall soldiers are my fans, my supporters, the people who just make me want to do this every day.
Positive army, right?
Just a positive, soulful, I call us sometimes rebel with a cause.
Rebel
because
with a
when we speak and when we move, it's the champion stuff that really matter and get to the core and the heart of what just affects us all as human beings. So I'd rounded up a group of dancehall soldiers ranging from ages 5 to about 65 years old. And we pitched a tent on the field where the event Relay for Life was being kept. And we sold a bunch of T-shirts and music and posters, and we gave all the proceeds to the Jamaica Cancer Society at the time. So in that same year, we received a call from Yopley, who was working with the Jamaica Cancer Society, and they had asked if I'd come on board as one of 10 celebrities to support their Save Lives to Save Lives campaign. So, this was a great opportunity to further my support. So I was really happy to participate. And then in 2011 again, Yopley reached out to my manager, Patrick Lindsay, and, he agreed to have me participate as a spokesperson for the campaign. As a young woman, I understand the importance of the work Yopley and the Jamaica Cancer Society is doing. But as a niece and cousin and granddaughter of both cancer survivors and victims, I can really relate firsthand to how a cancer diagnosis really affects the entire family. And I understand that early detection can really save a person's life.
So you're really employing the experiences that you have had from personal exposure to cancer in your family.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's touched the core of my family, and it's still stuff we live through and we deal with. And I think with my celebrity, and even if it's 10 or 5 or 2 people listening to me, if I can just be a voice for that, then that's why I do this. So this year, we're in October, which is Breast Cancer Month, and through Yopley Save Lids to Save Lives campaign, what we're trying to do is get everyone across Jamaica to take care of the women in their lives. So we're also encouraging consumers to buy Yopley yogurt between October 1st and November 13th, because Yopley is committed to donating $8 for every pink lid 6-ounce cup of yogurt purchased to the Jamaica Cancer Society. So if you eat yogurt for this month to November 13th,
I do.
Eat enough your play. All that money will be donated. $8 from each of that will be donated to the Jamaica Cancer Society. And this will certainly help the Jamaica Cancer Society to carry out their life-saving work. I mean, last year, Your Play was able to donate 800,000 Jamaican dollars. And this year, we all would love to see an even greater donation. So I'm personally asking my young dancehall soldiers, we're always on Facebook and Twitter, and we put around a funny tweet or a funny video, but I would just love for us to use our Facebook and Twitter accounts, at least for this month, to help spread the word and also encourage women to do their regular breast self-exam. And for women over 40 to just make sure that they have their mammograms. Interestingly enough, right at the moment, the Jamaica Cancer Society has one mobile mammography unit. And while it's unbelievable that it's only one, the unit is currently down. So, it's hard that in Breast Cancer Month, the unit is actually not functioning. So we are working assiduously to lend every and all support to just getting this up and running. So, the unit is very important because when we think about it, women who live in like deep rural areas in Jamaica and those who cannot find the money and the means to travel to cities to get the screening done, this mammography unit is very, very, very beneficial to them.
Okay, so we make a note of that. Finally, on this topic, Cutting Edge Arts and Entertainment newsletter, believe me, it's going to be read. It's being read right now by thousands of social networkers and members of our extensive mailing list. Our subscribers, as you know, because you always see me on Facebook, our subscribers are worldwide. And I want to ask this question seriously. How can they assist with both the Reach Our Children project and the fight against cancer in Jamaica? Remember now that we're worldwide. And you told us about the mobile unit not being functionable. But I'd like to ask you, what are some of the other immediate needs, and how could these readers, these people who receive this newsletter and read it online, how could they help you if they want to?
Thanks. And that again is another great question. We are in the process of setting up an official website for the Reach One Child Foundation, and it's www.reachonechild.net. And as soon as that is ready, people can sign up via the site to volunteer for the different outreach activities that we'll be carrying out. But for more information, you guys can email us at info@reachonechild.net. That's info@reachonechild.net. Also, people can go out and support the Jamaica Cancer Society directly, through donations on their website. I know they have a PayPal account and other means of taking donations. So their website is www.jamaicacancersociety.org. They're also on Facebook, so if you go on Facebook and search for Jamaica Cancer Society, their page will come up. It's a cause page, and you can communicate with all the wonderful people who work with that organization. And their contact information, as well as other important stuff, is on their website.
Okay. Before I end, I want to thank you so much for giving back. It seems to me that is your mantra, giving back. And I know the kids and all the people who benefit from your work are very, very grateful. We know, Shireen, between you and I, right? That Jamaican people love freeness. And I'm sure every other person at some point in time. It's just part of our human makeup. You're giving away these songs. Where can they go and get that?
You can get them on my website. It's www.CHERINE, CHERINEAnderson.com/mixtape. So that's www.ShireenAnderson.com/mixtape. But I'm on Facebook too, so they can also
always
find
on
me
Facebook.
So I'm on Facebook.com/Shireen TV, and it's me communicating with you. It's not a PR, it's not management, it's not Yeah, it's me. It's really
you.
me talking to you. It's that direct.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would urge folks also, you must see Shireen in performance. And they can get your tour dates and keep up with your activities on this website,
On my website.
as well.
Oh, sure.
Yes.
All the information is